Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Wrangle, Suzette, good morning to you. Don't forget your heart me's, everybody. And we got coffee on the board this morning. It goes on. Mini truck, hello. The believer, Wrangle Marquez, yes. Thank you, believer in Wrangle. It's another day dealing with Miss Market. Good morning, Edwin. Miss Market, it is Tuesday here in the markets. Thank you, my Marcus. Thank you, Jade. Don't forget, we got the coffee on the board this morning. The believer, Shelly Stringer. Thank you, my beautiful Shelly Stringer. Let's go. Welcome, all new VIP members from yesterday. Congratulations to you. Roll the dice just one more time. Thank you, Jules Swims. Yes, it is. Thank you, my Jules. Thank you, Paul Miranda. Gunny Hartman, what's up? Tybaz, hello. Carlos, hello. Edwin Sasa, Kevin Mahan, hello over there on the tubes. Make sure we're tapping and make sure we're hitting the thumbs up. Thank you, Tybaz. We are at 3,000 likes. Don't forget to share and repost the live. Suzette, thank you, my beautiful Suzette. Richard Warnikowski, hello. S String, hello. Good to see you. Good morning, everybody. If you're here for the first time, hit that follow button. We're on every day, Monday through Sunday, to help educate you about the markets. Doesn't matter the instrument that you trade, options, equities, futures, Forex. 6 of one, half dozen of the other. How did we do in the markets? Hello, the beautiful Michelle. Did we have a green day or a red day in the market? Was it green or was it red? Put it in the chat. Thank you, Newt. Newt and Garcia with the follow. Thank you. Appreciate you. Dad Bod, thank you. Appreciate you. We're going to get started here very shortly. First trade or second trade, I forget which one. Took IWM long here, right back to the 20. Right back to the 20, my beauties. That was a beauty right there. Nice 70-cent banger to the upside. Right into a resistance. Why did I get out right here? Whoop. Why did I get out? Because we were coming into double resistance right there, and I wrapped the trade up. If I held on to this thing, look where it came back down to. That would have been it, right? So we held, boom, out, boom. Beautiful winner there on IWM. Now, the big boy yesterday. The big boy yesterday was what? on what trade, everybody? I only said it 1,000 times, especially before we got off this live. Took a long right there. Boom, to the upside, coming off of major support on the higher time frames. See, most traders think you're bleeding out. You're not bleeding out. We're going back this way, my beauties, okay? And that's exactly what we did. Yesterday on the SPY. Miss Market, SPY, this position, where do you think you were going? You weren't bleeding out, you silly gooses, all right? Mr. Dave with the $1.99. Right here on SPY. What kind of state do we have? What kind of state do we have? Bearish neutral. What did I tell you not to do? Go short. Because the state of your stock is bullish. Where do you think you're going, you silly goose? All right. Let's go. We're almost at 10,000. Good morning, everybody. Welcome aboard the Voss train. Yes, you're in for a treat. All we ask that you do is tap, donate it from when you can, and share the live out, and talk to each other in the chat. Be nice to each other, or you're gone. Here we go, the SPY. We are in a bullish neutral state on this market here. We are in position 2 to the upside. I don't care what news you have coming out. I don't care if the sun is being reborn. You are in a neutral state. You are in position 2. Watch to the upside, okay? We are going to pull these back here. We're going to map out our moves to the downside as well. Okay. Remember, 70% of all new highs fail, so be careful, okay? Under 694.58 on this market, we have room down to 693. 693 will be your first support level, and then 690 will be your second support level. Good morning, LJ, DW, JJ, Hot Stocks, Kevin Mahan, good morning to you. Make sure we get those thumbs up over there on the Ubers. We're going to head over to Tesla now on this beautiful, beautiful Tuesday morning. Well, Tesla, we got a narrow state. We are in the whip zone here on Tesla on this fine morning. Remember, my traders, if you want to know what's on watch, you got to be in the VIP. We posted in the VIP chat. Don't forget, we have VIP live training tonight, my beauties. VIP live training tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Time in the VIP room. Above 451.63, we got room up to 456.50 here on Miss Tesla. And then you got room up to 463 on Miss Tesla. In that whip zone, whoa! I hate when I hit that button. Whoop! Right back down there. Back under 448, you got room down to 445 and 443 this morning on Tesla. Let's go. Oracle. This down tonight. Yeah. All right, Oracle. We are in a neutral state. Neutral. We are in a bullish neutral state. We are in position 1. If you learned from anything yesterday, you will not go short on this to the downside. One thing I also want to mention, very important, you got a double top right there at 210. On Oracle here, above 206.29, you got a double deuce right here at 210 on Oracle. 210. Above that double top with a retest, you have room to 225, okay? So make sure we mark that down. Right now, you got room down to 199. As we come into this area right here, we got major support. 199, remember, you are in a bullish neutral state here on Oracle. Folks, as a trader, one of the things that is overlooked is you got to be resourceful, all right? Do you all know what being resourceful means? Rosman World, Measy, Rosman, Hammer, Powder, Jess, Dad, let's go. We got 4 more coffees on the board. Resourceful, okay? Putting MAs on your chart, that's easy. You go to Google. You type in, how do I put a simple moving average on TradingView or Webull or whatever it is you're using, and it'll pop right up there for you and give you the exact directions, all right? Don't waste your time asking ridiculous things. Start the trainings in the VIP. Start getting to work. Let's go. You gotta be resourceful, my traders. Google. Right now, we are in a neutral state on the Goog, starting to get a little wide here, my beauties. All right. We are in position 2 to the upside on Google's. 70% of all new highs fail. It will be no different today, my beauties. Let's see what we got. We are going to go from the we're going to take you from the 5 here. That is our move up to the upside. Yes. This will be your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th green candle to the upside. Okay? I'm going to give you a freebie right now. I got Google on watch for a short at the open. What? What? A short? What are you, crazy? You got that right. We got room back down to 335 here on Google. I'm going to watch for some shorts on this at the open to the downside. Under 335 with a retest, you're coming back to 333 and 330 on the Googaroonies. Nvidia to the moon. So here is your alert. Google, possible short at the open. This is not financial investment or tax advice. This is for education purposes only. And you, my beautiful traders, must trade at your own risk. We're in a narrow state on Nvidia. We are in the whip zone here on Nvidia. Anyone trade Nvidia yesterday? Let's see what we got. Boop, boop, boop. Nvidia to the moon. Above 187. If we get a long above the whip zone, 187, can we take that long coming out of the whip zone over that base clearing bar? Can we take that? What's up, Drew Bit? Can we take that long on Nvidia? Why not? We're coming out of the base, out of the whip zone. Why not? Johnny says yes. Wrangle says yes. You silly gooses. You're not going long there. You got 188. You got a whole number, and you have a 1 hour pivot right there. You kidding me? You got to get over 188. Retest it. Then you'll have room up to 191. 191, okay? Back under 183.50, you got room down to 181 and 179 here on Nvidia. Hello, by G. How are you, by G? Coin. Let's go. Let's tap. We finished them off. We got to go to roses. Thank you, my beautiful traders. Don't these days go by fast? Just think about this. Look how quick every week the market goes by, Monday to Friday. Boom. Now just think if you learned how to trade properly, how fast it will go. You know how much time you're wasting right now trying to figure it out? It's crazy, right? We're in a narrow state. We're in the whip zone on the coin-a-rooney. Let's go. Please don't post nonsense news in the VIP or you're out of here. Oh my God, Trump! The Fed, Trump! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! It's going to Trump, man! The Fed! We're starting early today. Oh my God, SPY's moving up. Trump. Oh, the Fed. Oh, Jesus. Everybody jump on SPY. Jump on SPY. Oh, my Lord. Can you scream amateur any louder than that, people? Above 246, you got room up to 253. 253 and 260.50 on coin. Back under 242.69, you got room down to 237 on coin. Oh, God, the orange man. He's going to put the Fed in jail. Oh, God, oh, God. Woo, and they want to be a trader. Yikes. All right, AMD. We're in a narrow state on AMD. We are in position 3 to the upside. So this is our move to the upside, right? Who's chasing us to the upside? Who's chasing that to the upside? Anybody? No. What are you looking for up here? The amateur's looking to go long here. They're going to lose. But what are you as the professional looking for? Resistance. So you got to go get you some, right? You got to go get you some resistance. So let's go get you some resistance, my beauties. See this base right here, this mess? This is major resistance up here, all right? So we are going to pull this back, AMD. We are in a narrow state. This is our move to the upside, my beauties. Bam, currently, all right? Under 212.80. Under 212.80, the party's over. You're coming back to 209. This is not financial investment or tax advice. This is for education purposes only. If you stay above 213, you can look for longs up to 217. All right? Got it? It's a 1, 2, 3 type thing. Let's go. What's next, my beauties? Adorable Michelle Gupri, Michael Hart. Yes. Thank you, Mr. Dave. Yes. PayPal, you got it. Pay of the pal. That was fun. We're in a narrow state. We are in position 1 on PayPal. Narrow position 1 on pay of the pal. The problem is you got a lot of resistance above you. We got a lot of resistance up there, right? So this is what we got, my gooses of all the gooses. We are narrow. We are in position 1. We got room up to 57.73. Triple top. 57.73, triple top. Under $57, whole number. We got room back down to $56. Poke through to 55.74. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. PLTR. We are narrow here. You were narrow yesterday. Alert, alert. Look at that thing. Anybody listen? No. No. Because you were checking your RSI. We are in a narrow stay position 1 here on PLTR. It's amazing, isn't it? Right now, narrow position 1. You are sitting a nice and beauty right there, my beauties. Oops, hold on. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right, you got room on PLTR up to 182. 182. Under 178.62, you have room down to 178 and 177.41. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Them Qs. Let's get them Qs. By the way, I forgot to mention this. We hit gold with Thunder Agency on TikTok, everybody. We are now a gold partner on TikTok. Let's go, let's go. We are also a YouTube partner on YouTube. Congratulations, team. Keep up the hard work. Love you guys. The Qs, we are in neutral in the whip zone on them cues. Remember, 70% of all new highs will fail. Don't get caught chasing to the upside. All right, all right. We have, I'm just pulling up the stats here. We have streamed to over 2 million viewers in the last 2 years. 2 million viewers. Voss Trading Education here on TikTok. 2 million users. We have helped over 33,000 traders. 3,000. Congratulations, everybody. Above 629, you have room up to 630.38. Above that, with a retest, you have room up to 634. Under 627, we got room down to 625 on the cues. That crazy? They sent me the stats a couple days ago. Damn, they were like, you gold, Voss. I was like, what the hell does that mean? IWM, that means keep doing what you're doing. Okay, we are in a neutral state on IWM. We are in position 2 to the upside in a neutral state on IWM. What do we know about IWM? Give me the characteristics of IWM this morning, my beauties. We are in a neutral state. What else? What else? That's your gap up. What do we know about it? Come on, talk to me. What's the characteristics here? Come on, if you're going to trade it, you got to know the characteristics of IWM. Thank you, my patter. Love you, brother. Position 2. What else? What else? You got it, Shelly. Excellent work, Shelly. Excellent. W's in the chat for Shelly Stringer. W's in the chat for Shelly. Yes. 70% of all new highs fail. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Neutral state. Got it? Good. You got room back down to 261.59. Next. INTC. See, it's the little things you got to know, traders. You can't just get into a trade and guess. Guessing ain't going to get you very far in the market. You got to be precise. We are in a narrow state on INTC. We are in position 2 this morning here on INTC. Whoop, boom. Let's pull it back on INTC. Neutral. Narrow. I'm going to give you narrow on this. We are in position 2. Now, listen. This is your move up, okay? This is your move up. You are flirting right now with $45.69. Do you see that? You hold this, you have room up to $47. $46.77 with a poke through up to $47. If you don't hold this in an event, you're coming back down to $44.77, $45 area. All right? That's it, folks. Nothing more, nothing less than that, okay? Netflix, don't make this harder than what it is. So as a trader in the VIP, how do you get in there? You ask, I tell. To get in that VIP, you are going to head over to thevosstrading.com. That is where you go to get into the VIP. We have VIP live training tonight where you are going to learn more in an hour tonight than you have your entire trading career. I will guarantee you that. Okay? Thevosstrading.com. Click the link in the bio. What you have to do is we are going to give you the blueprint on how to trade. We got to hammer and finish these roses. Let's go. Hammer them things. We are at 51,000 likes. Let's go. Let's go. We are going to give you the blueprint on how to trade properly. Okay? What you got to do is take that information, practice in the simulator, so when you see setups, you can think and execute in under a second. You're going to say to yourself, state, position, double top, double bottom. Like, you're going to know exactly if you should take that trade. And in order to get to that point, takes time behind the wheel. All right? You got to be behind the wheel. Above $90, we got room up to 91.21. Above 90. Under 89.48, you have room down to 88.85, $89, and then $88 here on Netflix. You got to learn. I can't teach you how to make your brain execute fast. You got to teach yourself that. I'm going to give you all the goods. I promise. You're going to have all the goods. If you're here for the first time, hit that follow button. We are on every day. Striker Morgan, thank you. Thank you for the follow, 40. Apple. Remember, the majority of humans love the idea of trading, but unless they get educated in the market, they're never going to be traders. I can tell immediately. Someone that's screaming about news, someone that's screaming about earnings, getting all hyped up. They don't have a clue. They love the idea, but they're never going to be a trader. We're in a neutral state. We are in position 2. You got room down to 259. 259 is your first level of support. Under 259 with a retest, you have room down to 256 here on Apple. You got to get back over 261.21, clear that base, and then you have room up to 264 this morning on Apple. Let's go. Tap, tap, tap. Thank you, Nepal. I appreciate you. Finish those roses off, and we will continue. What are we at with the taps? 55.3. Let's go, Tube. Let's go. ARM. All right, ARM. Right now, we are in a neutral state. You can see it right there. We are way down here in position 2. Remember SPY yesterday when it had this state in position? What did it do? Which way did it go? Which way did it go? Which way did it go, my beauties? Which way did it go? It went back up because your state is bullish, you silly goose. You got room back up to 110. 110 here on ARM. 110, mark that down. But Voss, it has a gap down, man. It has a gap down. Now you got support there as well, huh? Woo! Look at that gap down. Yes, short right into that. Right into that 108. MU, let's go, let's go, let's go. You guys make me laugh, man. You really do. It's hysterical. All right, let's go. We are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone here on MU. Yes, it is. A little choppy. You know why this is choppy right now? Because of all the move to the upside. It wasn't realistic, man. It wasn't realistic, man. Oh my God, boss. Oh my God. It's going to the moon, man. It's going to the moon. All right, let's pull this back. MU, we are in a neutral state. We are in Dose Whip Zone. Dose Whip Zone. So what do we got? Above 347.23, you have room up to 348.50. All right. Under 344.55, we're looking for that short, baby. We got room down to 338 on MU. Yes, it is. Baba! You haven't been trading long, Rasmus World, have you? Am I right or am I wrong? We got 3 galaxies. Who's going to be the hero? Hammer it. Meta coming up. We're going to do Baba first. Ramsman. Have you been trading long? You haven't been. Okay. How did I know that, Rasman? Ask me how I knew that. Because you're trading Baba. You'll learn. You'll learn. All right, let's see what we got. Woo! Damn, how does Voss know all of this? I've been there, folks. I've been there. Look at that 200 here on the Baba Roonies. That is your 200 on Baba. All right? Be careful. Above 167.39, we got room up to 171 and 175 on Baba. We got room back down to 158 and 154 on Baba. All right, we got galaxies on the board. It is 8:54. We got until 8:57 to finish these galaxies off. 8:57. Let's go. You'll come to when you're ready. You know how many times I've heard that? It's all right, though. You do you, my friend. You do you. All right, we are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone. What did I say? 8:57? 8:57. 2 more minutes for the galaxies. 2 more minutes. We are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone here on Amazon. Ooh. Under 245.95. We got room down to 240. 240 here on Amazon. 240 and then 232 under 240. You have a lot. You have a good range. Good channels down here on Amazon to the downside, okay? My beautiful traders. Let me get you to the upside there. You got a double top at 250.42. Make sure you mark that down. Let me move this up. Above 248.39, you have room up to 250.40 and 252 on Amazon. We got 1 more minute. 1 more minute on the galaxies. Adorable life wonders. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. It's going to be a short one. Yes. 30 seconds. Thank you, Daniela Ulina. Wrangle, thank you so much. I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you so much. What the hell are you waiting for? Ten, Mr. Dave. 9, 8, 7, Suzette, Mr. Dave, and Daniela comes in and saves the day. Mr. Dave, you're too much, man. Mr. Dave, you are too much. Love you, Mr. Dave. Guys, it's for the ALGO. It keeps the thing humming. I don't make the rules here, all right? I wish we didn't have to do that. NQ, let's go. I don't know if you have to on YouTube. I don't think so. All right, let's see what we got. NQ. Whoop, boop, boop. All right, NQ is coming back to life. We are in a narrow state on NQ. Above 26.026.25. We have room up to 26.289.50. Mark that down. Back under 25.873. We have room down to 25.742. Mark that down. So Q's had a nice run up. Then we had a nice good move, right? Back to the downside. We're coming back to earth here. And that opens up the channels for you to trade in. When we have one thing that just trends, let me teach you a little something here. You can thank Mr. Dave, Suzette, and Daniela. When you have something, any type of instrument that's trending up, eventually that trend is going to break. Then you are going to start making your way back down. When you make your way back down, you start opening up your channels inside. See here, the channels get bigger. See how this is much wider? You have better moves to trade in. So after something trends to the upside, any type of stock, you know, I'm going to leave this alone for a little while because you got to wait for the slow pullback to the downside so it opens up these channels in here. This is what makes your channels, my beautiful traders. Okay? Got it? Good. Apple, let's go. So when something trends, the channels get small. You don't want to trade anything that trends. That's why I don't touch it, all right? Who knew that in here? Who just got a nice lesson in here? Who just figured that out for the first time? Voss got you. Don't worry. You're my little babies. I got you. All right, here we go. We are in a neutral state, position 2. You got room down to 259. 259 and 256 to the downside, okay? Back above 261.21, you have room up to 264. That's why your ATR changes a lot. So let me do that again for you. If you have something that trends up, boop, 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 it's trending up, right? Now you have your channel that looks like that. You have to get under this to open up that channel. See, you have to get, this will open up the channel. As you start coming back down, you are opening up the channels to trade in. Whoop, boop, 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 boop. Okay? When we're trending to the upside, and we're just trending like this, we have no channels to trade in. These are your channels right here. There's nothing there to trade. See? And this is where a lot of you get zinged out, right in here. Whoop. Oh, that was a freebie, everybody. That was a freebie for you. Apple above 261.21, you have room up to 264 here on Apple. Under 259, you got room down to 256. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Folks, I'm going to teach you how to trade, all right? You got to be in it to win it, though. You got to be in it to win it, my beauties. Can't teach you if you're not in there. PLTR. PLTR, we are narrow. We are in position 1. You got room up to 182. 182. Under 178.62, we got room back down to 178 and 177.41. Every morning, why do I give you levels to the upside and downside? Why do we go up and go down? Does anyone know? Billy Jack, coming up, QCOM. Does anyone know why we give you levels up and down? Who knows why? Because you love us. I do. I love you all. I truly do. I'm hard on you sometimes because I want you to win. My wife will tell you, if I'm not hard on you, that means I don't care about you. Market cycle. You got it. Good job. All right, here we go on QCOM. We are in a neutral state. We are in position 1. We got room down to 160 and 153. Above 171.51, we have room up into this resistance right here. Folks, this is major resistance right here to the upside on QCOM. As you start coming up the board here, you got to say to yourself, supply zone right around 176. All right, so that means no bueno. You got to get over 178 with a retest at that point, and then you have room up to 184.50. All right? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Google? Sure. Google right now, we're in a neutral state. Okay, as I pull this back, see this beautiful neutral state we're in? Neutral. You see this gap up we are in position 2? Don't chase along. Under 334.75, we're going to hammer that pig to the downside at 333, hopefully. I want more move to the upside. So at the open, I hope this thing moves up a little more, okay? This is what I want to happen, not financial investment or tax advice. I'm going to bring you inside my brain right now, okay? So this is where we're at. It's dangerous in there, so be careful. This is where we're at. I want this at the bell to move up. Why? Why do I want that to move up? Another golden nugget coming your way. Why do I want that? I don't want that to go down right away. I want that to move up. Why? You're onto something, Marcus. Very good. Very good, Marcus. Very good, Andrew. Yes. Into position 3. But why? Why? Remember, here we teach you the what. In the VIP, we teach you the why. I'm going to give you a why right now. Why, Michelle? Why? We want room. I want this to come far away as possible. The farther away, the more violent of the move to the downside. Okay? The farther it goes up, the more violent it comes back. Got it? If we short right at the open, we only have to our 50% level right there. That's it. It's going to be a quick one. Down, boom, and then it goes the other direction. We want that up. We want that distance so we can violently come back down. All right? Remember, we want violence in the market. Violence. Let's go. What else are we looking at? And tonight in VIP, I'm going to show you a golden nugget too. NBIS. NBIS, we are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone on NBIS. I'll never forget, and I hear my mentor say this all the time to students that are in our class, and I just laugh now. They take it so personally. They get really like, oh man, they run away. I remember when I was really bad, and I said to my mentor, but every time I get into a trade, it goes against me. I'm sick and tired of it. I was whining like a little bitch. Why does it go against me? I don't want it to go against me. And I thought he was going to come back and say, well, the reason it's going against you is because of X, Y, and Z. And he was going to give me the answer so it would stop doing it. Nobody said to me, because you suck. Because you suck. And that was it. That was the conversation. Because you suck. And you know what? I sucked. And there was a reason why he did that. And now it all makes very, very good sense. Above 108.64, you have room up to 118 on NBIS. 118. Under 105, you have room down to 102. That's your first stop. And then $96. You know, you're looking at your mentor. You're looking for him to answer the question for you, to solve all your problems. And I was like, oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. You suck. Oh, that was a balloon buster. Yeah, I remember my face was like, I do suck at this. I didn't do that. I got more mad. I got more mad. Nvidia. Right now, we're in the whip zone on Nvidia, above 188. That's your golden goose. You got room up to 191 on Nvidia. Under 183.50, you have room down to 181 and 179. Folks, trading is a dogfight. This is going to be the fight of your life. Okay? This is going to be one of the hardest things you ever do in your life. But you have two choices. You fight through it. It makes you a lot stronger, a lot more disciplined, and it's going to make you a lot more patient. Or you quit and bring those bad characteristics with you to the next thing that you quit. That's the only options you got. I mean, there's nothing else you got. XAU, let's see what we got. There's no in between here, my beauties. There's no in between. I wish there was, but there's not. All right, XAU about 4621 City 60. You have room up to 4630. Folks, watch the whole numbers going up the board. 70% of all new highs fail. Under 45.90, 288. You have room down to 467, 729. Yes, Remy, whatever you want, baby. Tesla! All the instruments. Folks, the instrument is irrelevant. We are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone. Yes, it is. Here on Tesla, above 451.63, you have room up to 456.50. Under 448, you have room down to 445. What is the one thing you struggle with as a trader? One word answer. Go. Put it in the chat. Ego. Got it. Greed. Got it. Fair value gap. Get rid of it. That's why you're losing. Greed, patience, discipline. So let me show you this. What is the number one reason why traders are greedy? What's the number one reason that you were greedy as a trader? You're going to be fascinated by this. You were greedy because you were desperate. Write that down. You're either desperate to get more time or you're desperate to get more money. Those are the two reasons that cause greed. Desperation for money or time. That's it. Which one are you, money or time? Which one are you, money or time? So when we are greedy, we don't trade by rules. So most people that are greedy are out of control. They have no trading rules whatsoever. Also, if I look at the inside of their car, it's going to be a messy disaster. But that's a story for another day. Risk to reward. You must have it. We know the market runs into a cycle. We have the market cycle. We know the market usually runs on a one-to-one. What are you being greedy about? The market is saying to you, I run most of the time on a one-to-one. What are you being greedy about? Now you're being foolish because now you're saying to the market, I want more, but you're not able to give me more. So what are you trying to do? Right? What are you trying to do? Bam, you got to learn. Link is in the bio, all right? Get someone show Bam where our VIP is so we can get them going. Angela, thank you. K. Braden, yes, it is. Marcus Rev. I love it. OKLO, let's do it. Let's go, my beauties. OKLO to the moon. We are in a neutral state. We are in position 2 to the upside. All right, neutral. Position 2. You got room up to 107.29. 107.29. 107, okay? Above 107 with a retest, you got room up to 116 on OKLO. Under $100.67. Watch the whole number at $100. Major support level. Then you got room down to 92.50. AMD. Then I'm going to show you something. We are in a narrow state on AMD. We are in position 3 to the upside. Under 212.80 with a retest. The party's over. You're going to look for some shorts. If you can hold 213, you can look for longs up to 217. Okay? Let me show you this. If you took your trades and got out based on your risk to reward on every trade, okay? Let's take a look at this. These are your winners. Risk to reward. You follow your rules and you get out and you take your winners every single time. That's a lot of winning right there. But when we get here and we hold for more, this starts turning in to losers. You start losing out of greed. So you start building your greed TP. Lost again. Lost again. You see the difference? You are letting all of this go by right here for greed. That winds up doing this to you. Why? Look how many trades you're missing out on. You can knock these 3 right off the board, right here. These now turn into losers. You get lucky and you keep these 2. The next 3, you get greedy. You knock those off the board. You see where I'm going with this? Over time, when you do this and take your risk to reward and you get out when it tells you to get out and you add that up over 20 to 22 trading days, that's a lot of winning. But when we're greedy and you add this up over 20 to 22 days, that's a lot of losing. Okay? Most of you are basing all your trades off of the day. What did I do today? Did I make money today? Wrong. You need to make it off of the month. What did I do for the month? Not the day. You're looking at this all wrong. This is a marathon. What else are we looking at? SPY. Let's go on SPY. We are in a neutral state on SPY. 70% of all new highs fail. Got it? Got it? Okay. Back under 694.58. You got room down to 693 and 690. Let's go, my beauties. What else are we looking at? Here we go, Remy. Are we ready, my Remsers? Here you go, Remsies. Above 159.063. Watch your whole numbers going up the board. Anything that ends in 0, my friend. You got that? Okay. Back under 158.581. You got room down to 158.216. That'll be your first stop. And then 157.11. Watch that whole number to the downside. Got it, Remy? Good. Doesn't matter what you trade. It doesn't matter. Thank you, Pop Pop. Yes, it is. Let's finish off those last roses. All right, my beautiful traders. I love you guys. Uber. Get me some Uber for Trinity. Yeah. Look at that, Trinity. Look at that level I gave you. Whoop. Bam. Look at that. Right to the penny, my Trinity. Look at that thing. Look at that. Retest and come right back down. Does it get any more ridiculous? I mean, when you learn how to do this the right way, do you go back now and look everybody and say, damn, I was ridiculous. I was absolutely ridiculous. It's foolish, right? How much time you wasted on nothing? All right, Uber. Above $85. We got room up to $86, Trinity. As you come into this $86 supply area, be careful. All right, that's going to be a doozy for shorts. $86 up there. Be careful. Back under $84.23. Watch the whole number of $84. Then you have room down to $83.74 on Uber, okay? Channels are starting to get a little locked up here. Remy, I got to ask you a question. And this is because I love you. Do you trade with real money? Are you trading with real money, Remy? Yes. So you just got done saying you just quit your job, you don't have funds, but you're trading with real money, not knowing what you're doing. Is that correct? You paper trade. Okay. Woof. W's in the chat for Remy. Yes. Good job, Remy. I'm proud of you. Scared me there for a second. Whoa-wee. Coin. My heart rate went up for you. Literally. I was like, no. All right, we're in a narrow state. We are in position 1. We got room up to 253. 253 on coin. Under 242.69, you have room down to 237. Meta, what's up, Cody? How are you, my brother? Cody! Yes, it is. Let's see. Cody, we are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone here on Meta. Cody, I want you to watch out for this one today, all right? Watch out for something. Let's review this in a second for you, my Cody. All right, Cody, under 641.30. You got room down to 635 here, Cody. I like it. I like meta. Above 648.50, Cody, you got room up to 653, my brother. And then 656. Mark that down. Robin Hood, the Hood of Robin. He is. We are at 147,000 likes. Can we get to 200,000 in the next 5 minutes? Let's go, everybody. Over there on the tubes. Let's tap it out. Yes, it is. Let's go. Show them the Voss train. All right, Robin Hood, we are narrow. We are in the whip zone here on the Hood of Robin. Okay, we're going to show you these levels here shortly. Above 118.50, we got room up to 123. 123 on Robinhood. Under 117.43, you do have room down to 116.72. Be careful of this 117 hold number and poke through, all right? You don't want to be rejected right back up. Under 116.72 is your safe bet with a retest. You'll have room down to 114. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We're tapping. We're at 155 already. Yes. Sue Felicia, Life Wonders. Let's finish off those last set of roses, my beauties. Google. Google, we are in that neutral state. We are in position 3 to the upside. Keep going, Google. Go, 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 go. At the open, I'm looking for shorts. This is not financial investment or tax advice. This is for education purposes only. Under 343.90 with a retest, you're coming back down to 333. That's the safe bet. Under 333 with a retest, you're coming back to 330. Remember, neutral state, you are already in position 2 to the upside. Watch the whole numbers. 336, 337 on Google. How many of you would have looked for a short on Google before you met me? On Google, on this trade, before you met me, and now you know what you're doing, and you have this gap up right here. How many of you would have looked to go long on this? How many of you would have went long? Johnny Dollar says, no, you won it. Okay. Stryker would have. Oh, a lot of these. Quentin Grabowski, there he is. Whitsworth, yes, yes, yeah. Didn't know what a short was. Got it. Yeah, that's common, Paulo. That's very common. Probably would have. Okay. Not anymore. For the retest. All right. Good job, Rev. Oh, yes, the VIP over here. You're going to head over to any of my bios, YouTube or TikTok, and you are going to go to the VossTrading.com. That gets you in the VIP. Soon as you become a VIP member, you have access in seconds to everything. And you'll also have access to the live training tonight and every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Was too afraid of the open, Michael? Yeah. Now, Michael, has the open slowed down for you a lot? Has the open slowed down? Thank you, Michael Dobine, for the follow. If you're here for the first time, guess good. Hit that follow button over there on the tubes. Hit that subscribe button. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, once you're with me and I make you trade every day, these candles slow down to a screeching halt. It almost gets to the point now where you're looking at a setup and you're like, come on, I know it's coming. And then you see it forming, but you just got to wait it out. That's trading, my beauties. Miss Market, we are in a neutral state. We are in neutral position 1. Out of this position, you do have room to the upside, but not much room. Watch your hold numbers, 697 and 698 to the upside, okay? But ultimately, I want you to look more this way, okay, my beauties? AMD. AMD, you are in this narrow state. You got this big gap up on AMD, okay? Remember, under 213, you're coming this way. Above 213, you can look for longs. Now, listen, when I say you can look for shorts or look for longs, you need a proper setup, proper retracement, and proper event. You don't just get in when you get under those levels, okay? Let's do a little roll call. Are we ready? Let's finish those roses, please. Thank you. Life Wonders, we're at 170,000. Paulo, Striker, Sue. Angela, the beautiful, thank you. Kay Braden, the beautiful. Marcus, Rev, Sue, the beautiful. Bam, Pop. Michael, Hart, Myvin, Suzette, yes. Papa Yoda, Mr. Dave, the man, the myth, the legend. Wrangle, Adorable Dad. Michelle, Shelley, Miss Rose, Nepal, Scott, Tony, Jade, Rasbin World, Hammer, Marcus, Daniela, John McGarvey, Jules, Michael Hart, Measy, Striker, Powder, Jess, Dadbod, Steve B, Ty Boz. Look at all these people. Paul, Shelley Stringer, Andrew the Believer, Jade, User, thank you for all those donations. Look at all those people. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Remember, make the world a better place. Be nice to someone. Give someone a hug today and pay it forward. All new VIPers will tag you up. VIP, we'll see you in the VIP chat here in about 2 minutes and tonight at 7 p.m. for live training. I love you all so much. Good luck today, everybody.